Hi, my name's Laura and I'm a psychiatric drug withdrawal coach. So my background is in mental health. That's my area of expertise. Absolutely looking at more holistic ways of working with and supporting people with mental health. I've got a big interest in pharmacology, so medication, how medication is deprescribed. I'm really glad to see the new guidance that's out. I'm really interested in that, and also want to share with you my experience of antidepressant withdrawal and my understanding from what I went through with my withdrawal experience, and it is hopefully a success story. I'll do a couple of videos. I'll probably do a part 1 and part 2, which will talk you through how I got off the medication, what happened, and the end result. Hopefully it's a success story, how it ended out. I also want to say it's okay as well to people who want to stay on an antidepressant. I still believe that you will heal. So if you are coming off a benzodiazepine, such as diazepam, and you're off that medication and you're worried that you won't heal whilst you're on an antidepressant, I'm here to tell you that I don't believe that's true. I think if staying on an antidepressant is right for you individually and clinically, then you will heal. That's okay too. People can live happy, productive lives on medication. It's just about what's right for you. So it's offering hope as well that you still can heal if you're on a medication. But I am going to talk about antidepressant withdrawal because that's what I've had personal experience with, and how that went, and the kind of symptoms I experienced, how long they lasted, the speed of the taper I did. I did it too fast, basically, and now I recognise I did it too quickly. But I'll talk a bit about that, and it's really good. I've got a copy actually of the new Maudsley deprescribing guidelines, which is an absolute go-to on how to get off your medication safely. So that's what I'll be offering. So just to give a very brief kind of introduction of my own story, which I'll go into in my first proper video. So I was on an antidepressant for over 10 years. I was prescribed it for very low level work stress. I'd never suffered a depressive episode in the past. I'd never had any form of mental illness. I just was prescribed this for work stress. So I took this medication for about 12 years. My own fault. Time went by and I never kind of questioned why I was taking the medication, so I kept taking it. At the time it was about 2011, so my understanding as I work in mental health was the same as most doctors and other healthcare professionals, that actually, these medications you can get off in a few weeks, but actually that's not the case at all. And they're actually, in my opinion and my experience, really quite difficult to get off if not done properly. So I'll talk about that. But also I don't want to scare people as well, because I do feel, especially as it's my background, that there is absolutely a role for medication. So I am not anti-psychiatry. That's the field I work in. I think there are some excellent psychiatrists. I personally look at things holistically. And perhaps sometimes, I think things can be over-medicalised. Perhaps people can be prescribed medication, when perhaps there'd be more other ways you could treat low-level mental health problems, such as CBT, or simply a change of your life situation. So if, like me, you were in a stressful job, perhaps what would have been better if I'd have just changed jobs. But that's the beauty of hindsight. So we do understand more about antidepressants, and it's really good now that is recognised. But yeah, if an antidepressant is something that you want to go on and that it's clinically needed and recommended for you, then I absolutely want to say that that is something that I support, and don't agree with the horror stories. At the end of the day, it's about, you know, weighing up that risk and balance of your situation, and what's right for you. I also believe that if you are tapering off a benzodiazepine such as diazepam, and you are still on an antidepressant and you want to stay on your antidepressant, I still believe you will heal if that's right for you as well. So we'll talk a bit about that. So thanks for watching my first quick video, and the next one I will go through my story. Okay, thanks.